You sit down at your kitchen table one morning in January. You open a letter from your Medicare Advantage plan, and the letter says something you never expected to read. We regret to inform you that your plan will no longer be offered in your area. Your heart drops. You read it again. You flip the paper over looking for more information. But that is it. The plan you have trusted with your healthcare for years is gone. You pick up the phone. You call the number on your insurance card. And a recording tells you the plan has been discontinued. Now you are sitting there, alone, wondering one thing. What happens to me now? If this has happened to you, or if you are worried it could happen to you, do not move. Because what I am about to share in the next 11 minutes could be the most important Medicare information you hear all year. I am Faria. I am a senior policy analyst, and I have spent years helping retirees like you understand the rules that protect your health coverage, your retirement income, and your financial security. Here is what I want you to know right now. If your Medicare Advantage plan was terminated, you are not helpless. Federal law gives you a powerful protection. It is called a guaranteed issue right. And it means that for a limited window of time, no insurance company in America can deny you a Medigap policy because of your health. But here is the problem. That window does not stay open forever. It lasts just 63 days. And if you miss it, in 46 out of 50 states, insurers can reject you outright for conditions as common as high blood pressure or diabetes. Stay with me until the end, because there is a hidden mistake that millions of seniors are making right now, and it could cost you your health coverage permanently. Let me tell you about a woman I will call Margaret. She is 71 years old. She lives in a small town in Idaho. She has been on a Medicare Advantage plan for 6 years. She liked her plan. It covered her doctors, her prescriptions, and it had a $0 premium. Then in October of 2025, Margaret got a letter. Her plan was being terminated at the end of the year. The insurer was pulling out of her county. Margaret was upset, but she was not panicked. She figured she had time. She thought she could sort it out in the spring. Maybe she would look at her options during the next open enrollment in October. She did not realize that she had just 63 days from the day her coverage ended on January 1st to apply for a Medigap policy with full federal protection. By the time Margaret called an insurance agent in April, she was 95 days past her deadline. The agent asked her a few health questions. Margaret told the truth. She has type 2 diabetes. She takes medication for high blood pressure, and she had a small procedure on her heart 2 years ago. The agent paused, and then he said something Margaret will never forget. "I'm sorry, but based on your medical history, we can't offer you a policy." Margaret called 3 more companies. Every single one said the same thing. She was denied, not because she did anything wrong, not because she could not afford the premiums, but because she missed a 63-day window she did not even know existed. Today, Margaret is on original Medicare with no supplemental coverage. There is no cap on her out-of-pocket costs. One hospital stay could cost her tens of thousands of dollars, and in Idaho, there is no state law that forces an insurer to sell her a Medigap plan. Margaret's story does not have to be your story, but you need to understand the rules. Right now, let me walk you through exactly what happened, who is affected, and what the law says. What happened at the end of 2025? At the end of last year, private insurance companies terminated Medicare Advantage prescription drug plans covering approximately 2.6 million Americans. That is 13% of all individual Medicare Advantage enrollees with drug coverage. According to the Kaiser Family Foundation, that termination rate is more than double what it was in 2024, when it was just 6%. Why did this happen? Insurance companies faced rising healthcare costs. Federal payments to Medicare Advantage plans grew more slowly, and many insurers decided to pull out of markets that were no longer profitable for them. Rural communities were hit the hardest. 23% of the people who lost coverage live in rural counties, even though only 14% of all Medicare Advantage enrollees live in rural areas. In 6 states, Vermont, Wyoming, South Dakota, Idaho, New Hampshire, and North Dakota, 60% or more of all Medicare Advantage enrollees were in plans that terminated. In Vermont, it was 93%. Now here is the critical rule you must understand. Under federal law, when your Medicare Advantage plan terminates, leaves your area, or has its contract with Medicare not renewed, you receive what is called a guaranteed issue right. This means you have the legal right to buy a Medigap policy. Specifically, Medigap plans A, B, D, or G. If you were eligible for Medicare before January 1, 2020, you can also buy plans C or F. During this guaranteed issue period, 3 things are true. First, no insurance company can deny you a policy. Second, no insurance company can charge you more because of your health. And third, no insurance company can refuse to cover your pre-existing conditions. This is federal law. It is documented in the official CMS guide, Choosing a Medigap Policy, publication number 021SO, and on Medicare.gov. But here is the part most people miss. You must apply for that Medigap policy no more than 63 days after your Medicare Advantage coverage ends. You can also apply up to 60 days before your coverage end date. For plans whose contracts were not renewed at the end of 2025, the special enrollment window ran from December 8th through the last day of February 2026. If that window has already closed for you, keep listening. I have important information coming in the action plan. Now let me explain the traps. Trap number 1. Many seniors believe they can buy Medigap anytime they want. This is the most dangerous misconception in all of Medicare. Outside your guaranteed issue periods, in 46 out of 50 states, Medigap insurers can use something called medical underwriting. That means they can look at your health history and say no. According to a major Kaiser Family Foundation study, the list of conditions that can get you denied includes Alzheimer's disease, cancer, congestive heart failure, diabetes with complications, COPD, stroke, kidney disease, high blood pressure requiring certain medications, and even needing a wheelchair. Some applications literally say, quote, if the answer to any question is yes, the application should not be submitted. Think about that. 2/3 of all Medicare beneficiaries have high blood pressure. 1 in 4 has diabetes. 12% have heart failure. These are not rare conditions. These are conditions that most of us live with. Trap number 2. Some seniors think that because they have been on Medicare Advantage for years, they still have a trial period right to switch to Medigap. They do not. The 12-month trial period applies only if you are in your very first year of Medicare Advantage enrollment at age 65, or if you dropped a Medigap policy to join Medicare Advantage for the first time. 90% of Medicare Advantage enrollees age 65 and older, that is 22.4 million people, have no guaranteed issue protections beyond their initial trial period or a specific qualifying event like a plan termination. Trap number 3. Some seniors figure they will just stay on original Medicare without buying Medigap, but here is what they do not realize. Original Medicare has no annual out-of-pocket maximum. None. Unlike Medicare Advantage, unlike employer insurance, unlike marketplace plans, Original Medicare alone does not cap what you could owe. The Part B coinsurance is 20% of approved charges, and there is no limit. The Part A hospital deductible alone is $1,676 in 2026. One serious illness, one extended hospital stay, and you could face medical bills that wipe out years of savings. Only 4 states protect you from all of this. Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, and Maine have laws that require Medigap insurers to sell policies regardless of your health status, either continuously throughout the year or during an annual open enrollment window. If you live in one of these 4 states, you have extra protection. If you do not, the 63-day deadline is everything. Here are the 3 steps I need you to take right now. Step 1. Determine your deadline and act immediately. Find the termination letter from your Medicare Advantage plan. Look at the date your coverage ended. Count 63 days from that date. That is your deadline to apply for a Medigap policy with full guaranteed issue protection. If you are inside that window right now, do not wait another day. You can apply up to 60 days before coverage ends or up to 63 days after. If your window has already closed, call your state health insurance assistance program, known as SHIP. They provide free personalized counseling. Go to shiphelp.org or call 1-800-Medicare. That is 1-800-633-4227. Ask about your state's rules. Some states have additional guaranteed issue protections that go beyond federal law. You may still have options. Step 2. Compare plans and premiums before you buy. All Medigap plans with the same letter offer the same benefits no matter which company sells them. Plan G from one company covers exactly the same things as Plan G from another. The only difference is the price, and prices can vary by hundreds of dollars a year for the exact same coverage. Go to Medicare.gov Medigap Supplemental Insurance Plans. Enter your zip code. Compare at least 3 to 5 companies. Ask each one whether they use community rating, issue age rating, or attained age rating. Community-rated plans do not increase your premium as you age. Attained age plans start cheap but get more expensive every single year. Do not rush this decision. You have a 30-day free look period after you buy a Medigap policy. If you change your mind within those 30 days, you can cancel for a full refund. But do not confuse the 30-day free look with the 63-day application deadline. Apply first. Compare during the free look period if you need to. Step 3. Save every document. Keep every letter, every email, every notice from your former Medicare Advantage plan. Keep the postmarked envelope it came in. These are your proof that your plan was terminated and that you have a guaranteed issue right. You may need to include copies with your Medigap application. Without this proof, an insurer could delay or question your application. Also, write down every phone call you make. Note the date, the name of the person you spoke with, and what they told you. If there is ever a dispute about your rights, this paper trail could protect you. Now, I need to be honest with you about something. YouTube is a wonderful tool, but it cannot protect you in real time. Algorithms change, notifications get lost, and rules that affect your health coverage, your Social Security, your pension, and your bank accounts change without warning. That is why I created something specifically for you. In the description below this video, you will find a link to the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. When you join, you will receive a free downloadable Senior Benefits Protection Guide. It covers the most important deadlines, forms, and phone numbers you need to protect your Medicare, your Social Security, your pension, and your savings. You will also receive real-time alerts whenever a rule changes that could affect your benefits. No spam, no sales pitches, just clear, accurate, timely information delivered straight to your phone. This is your health, this is your retirement, and 63 days is not a long time. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you love. Share it with your spouse, your neighbor, your friend from church, your brother, your sister. Because right now there are millions of seniors across this country who lost their Medicare Advantage plan and have no idea that a clock is ticking on their right to get a Medigap policy. Share this video. It could change someone's life. I am Faria. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.